Hey everybody, it's Friday, and that means it's Friday afternoon with Jill. It happens to be after 5 o'clock on Friday on the weekend that I'm starting my vacation. But this information is so important that I am sharing a portion of my vacation time with you because I want you to have information. So, with that said, we're going to cover 3 things today, maybe 4. Chalk Town Hall meeting upcoming in August. We'll talk about that. We're going to talk about Grow. We're going to talk about RFP season, specifically Fed rooms. And then finally, we're going to talk about, oh, you guessed it, smart rates. All right, so first, let's talk about the Chalk Town Hall meeting taking place. I hope you can see this. Here we go. You know I'm not an expert at this. Okay, there we go. Chalk Town Hall, August 17th, 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the Cambria in Avon, Ohio. Okay, Chalk Town Hall, Cambria, Avon, Ohio, 9 to 4. Our keynote speaker will be Leon Thomas, Choice U trainer. If you haven't taken one of Leon's classes, I got to tell you, they're incredible. And he's going to talk to you about how to raise your LTR. And unless you're a 10 out of 10, you've got room. So you're going to want to see Leon. I'm going to be there. A lot of people are going to be there. And we need a lot of people there because we've been begging Chalk to have a town hall meeting here in Ohio. And they have complied. So we got to get a lot of people there. That means you need to go register now. So in your email box, there is an invitation from Harold Solomon with the Choice Hotels Owners Council. Go in and register by Monday. I mean it. I will be watching to see who comes and taking attendance. So I really want you there. Second thing I want to talk about is Grow. G-R-O-W. It is like a star report for profitability, meaning it's completely confidential, but you can compare your profitability against like hotels and see where you may have some opportunity to grow, G-R-O-W, your revenue. Your profitability. Revenue has the single biggest impact on your ability to grow profitability and to be profitable. The second item that has the single biggest impact is labor cost. So that's one of the few things that you will learn from Grow and that I'm sharing with you now. So Choice rolled this out about 1.5 years ago as a free service, and Jim DiMartino manages that service. We've called it Grow, and we rolled it out for free, complimentary to you. We're paying for it. You just need to enroll. And basically, to enroll, all you have to do is log into their website with your own personal login and password, just like on Amazon. Nobody knows it but you. Nobody can look at your information but you and the fine people at Grow. And you just give them some basic information about your hotel. And then you would input your basic revenue, other expenses, and payroll numbers in there. And if you choose, which I highly suggest that you do this, you can provide your 2016 year-end P&L, again, completely confidential. Doesn't get shared with Choice, doesn't get shared with me unless you want it to. You can give them your line item P&L by year-end for year-end 2016, and they can compare for you against like properties. So there are 1,500 properties that have enrolled in Grow. That's a lot when you think about it. 1,100 of them are limited service or select service hotels, so much like yours. And then 800 of them are Choice branded hotels. So think about the possibilities for you to really isolate where you can cut expenses and grow your profitability. If you're interested, I would like you to contact me, not next week because I'm going to be on vacation, but the week after, so that we can enroll you and Grow and get you set up. There are already many hotels within my portfolio who have engaged with Grow and have provided their information, and we're sitting down and comparing cost to see where they have the opportunity to increase their efficiencies. Two of them actually, OH204 and OH587, the Sleep Inn and Suites and the Comfort Inn in Cambridge, Ohio, managed by Megan Bradison, have enrolled in Grow and given them their 2016 P&L. And Grow uses their software to run the program and compare like hotels. And Megan and I sat down yesterday for about an hour and looked line item by line item for comparisons on both these hotels to see where she was basically, her hotels were out of line compared to like hotels, compared to hotels that were running a better profitability, and where that line item was, so that they could dig a little deeper to figure out where there's opportunity to potentially cut some cost. Or increase efficiencies, as the case may be, and I'm here to help with that as well. So I got to tell you, we had a great session, and I'd like to have that same kind of session with you. So keep that in mind. I'd also like to talk about upcoming RFP season with FedRooms, and you being able to get into Lanyon and really watch your GM email in order to, as RFP solicitations, come your way. You need to be responding quickly. And as one of my, as Shelly likes to tell me at OH266, I do it because you will hound me until I do it. So we want you to develop new business, and we want to help you with that. So pay attention. FedRooms is going to be coming your way end of August, early September, I think. And so for FedRooms, many of you will get that solicitation, and that's a government site. For government business, it's important that you respond, and I want you to know what is non-negotiable for FedRooms. So you have to have a valid FEMA number, number one, complimentary guest room internet. You need to follow our walk policy. You need to do that anyway, but you've got to do it to be included in FedRooms. You can have a cancel policy of 4 p.m. or later, so 24-hour cancel policy will not work for them. No early checkout fee. Staff on property trained 24/7 for emergency procedures in case of an emergency, and you need to be compliant with the Americans with Disabilities Act. So if you don't know where to find your FEMA number, if you don't know if you have one, you can let me know again, but most of you do. And those of you that don't, that are going to be included in this RFP, I've already reached out to you to ask you to send it to me. So if you didn't get an email from me, we've got your FEMA number. But if you did, respond, and respond quickly, please. Finally, I wanted to give a little Smart Rates recognition. Again, I'm going to mention Smart Rates a lot because it's so important and it's working so well for our hotels. I want to give a shout out to a few people who have engaged and who have logged in and who have accepted Smart Rates and are doing so on a very regular basis. First, OH582, I've got to mention Phyllis Schley and her team at the Comfort Inn in Concord again, because they have a 62% engagement with Smart Rates. So happy that they're very consistent in using this great system. OH082, Jeremy Lee and the Comfort Inn in Alliance, Ohio, they have a 66.8% acceptance rate. Jeremy is in there, he's looking at it, and Smart Rates is giving him some great recommendations. So acceptance is important, engagement is really important. And engagement means maybe I don't accept everything that Smart Rates says, but I review it, and I may keep the current rate, or I may override the rate, but whatever it is, I am engaging with Smart Rates. I'd like to give a shout out to OH607 for some terrific engagement numbers. That's the Quality Inn in Streetsboro. OH363, again, great engagement and acceptance numbers, and that's the Comfort Inn in Kent. OH296, Wadsworth, Comfort Inn and Suites, great login and engagement scores. And OH218, Pam Jenkins and her team up in Austinburg, Ohio at the Sleep Inn. Again, great engagement scores. So thank you all for everything that you do every week and every day. Much appreciated, and I'm signing off. I am going on vacation. See ya. Bye.